everyone. Um, yeah, interesting video today. Thought I'd jump on the bandwagon and do this one as everyone seems to be doing it. The club you support, who you think's your best 11. So today I'll be doing my all-time Manchester City 11 in the years I've been a fan of Manchester City. So I'm not at work as well. Got time to kill at home. Thought I'd do it. Yeah, why not? So we'll start with the goalkeeper. Just got it here. Goalkeeper, this was a tough one. It was either between Joe Hart or Edison. For me, I've gone for Edison. But let's just remember, Joe Hart was a fantastic goalkeeper for us. I know he's got off the ball now, off the radar, but when he was at Man City, I'm on about the years from start of the Mancini years. He played that game against Tottenham in 2010. He made some world class saves that day. From 2010 to 2016, when Pep came and said, "Yeah, you're not going to play." He was a quality keeper for them 6 years. One of the best in the world, probably in Europe. But people seem to forget that. They just think, look at him now and think he's a shit keeper. But yeah, I've gone for Edison. Edison because he's class, isn't he? Oh, he had that crap game against Man United in the derby a few weeks back, but he's incredible. He's a world class keeper. Yeah, he's quality, isn't he? I mean, it was a massive part of us winning back to back league titles in the 17 18, 18 19 season, and he's got amazing kicking. He's made assists from his amazing kicks. Good keeper, good solid reliable, all around good with his feet, makes some good saves, keeper. So yeah, for me it's a no-brainer. It's Edison and goal. Right back, this is a no-brainer. It's obviously Pablo Zabaleta. Could make a case for Kyle Walker. He's been good for us since he signed. I know he's been a bit dodgy sometimes defensively, but he's been a good player for us. I'd say he's worth the money from Tottenham. I know we got slated at the time for paying 50 million for him, but for me he's been worth it. But yeah, it's Pablo Zabaleta at right back. He's a legend, isn't he? He's probably one of the best City players ever. You might think I'm overreacting there, but he is for me. But it's a no-brainer about Pablo Zabaleta. Fantastic servant of the club. And a quality player at his time as well. Chipped in with the odd goals, good defensively. It's a no-brainer, that one. Pablo Zabaleta right back. Right, two centre-backs I've gone with. Well, this one's a no-brainer again. Vincent Kompany, our captain. The man himself, the wall. Vinny, gotta love him. And the other centre back I've gone with is, well, he's been at the club a short time, but he's been fantastic apart from the injuries he's got, is Aymeric Laporte. So my centre backs are Kompany and Laporte. Kompany, don't really need to say much, really, do what I mean. Won us the league with that absolute thunderbolt against Leicester. Just a quality centre back. He was a captain. Obviously, the only unfortunate thing about him was the injuries he got, but he was so good for us. He was, when he played in his prime, he was one of the best centre backs in Grace Premier League. Solid, scored that header against Man United in the derby in 2012 as well, which helped us go on to win the league. He was fantastic, wasn't he? I mean, don't really need to say much about Kompany. He's loved by the Man City fans. Hopefully, one day he could come back and manage us. You never know. Aymeric Laporte could be a controversial choices. I've left out the likes of Richard Dunn, who was class for us. There's a few where even Otamendi hasn't been. I know he gets slick, but he hasn't been a bad defender for us. But yeah, I've gone with Laporte. Coulter as well. I know he's only been with us for 2 years now. He's had a few injuries in that time. He's even played left back, did against Liverpool in the Champions League, but when he has played, what a centre back. And you can see how much we've missed him this season. He's cost us a title. Laporte is a quality centre back, and I hope he stays at us for years to come. Great player, and he's our best defender at the moment. Good in the air, good aerial wise. He's just a all-round quality centre back. He's finally got on the France squad as well before he got his injury, but yeah. Laporte and Kompany, my two centre backs. Left back again. This is a no-brainer. It's got to be Alexander Kolarov. He was either him or Clichy, but Kolarov was a lot better. Kolarov was class. I mean, what a left back he was. Good defensively, running up and down that wing. He had a hell of a shot on him. He scored some absolute screamers. That left foot of his was rapid. Scored the odd free kick as well with that left foot. What a player. Yeah, he's easily the best ever City left back for me. Martin being a fan anyway. So no brainer about that one. Alexander Kolarov at left back. Great servant for us. He's done well for Roma since he's played there. And if he's still there now, I think he is, isn't he? But yeah, it's Kolarov easy. Right, on to the three-man midfield. Now, for me, some tough choices. I could have picked anyone, but these three players I picked, you can't look past them. These are like Man City greats, legends. We'll start off with the one and only Yaya Toure. Again, do I need to really give an introduction to this guy in his prime? I mean, the 13-14 season we won the league. He's got 20 goals from the midfield position. It's an absolute thunderbolt. What a player. Box-to-box midfielder. Amazing strength. Dominated the midfield in his own pace. Picked out passes for fun. Amazing shot at him. Players hated played against him. He just muscled out the ball. Get whiplash from him. He was incredible. One of man's, for me, between him and David Silva for my best City player ever, but I'd obviously pick Silva for obvious reasons. But Toure, you could make a great case for him. I know he kind of left on bad terms, didn't he? What he stuff you see in the media, like he could have went to Man United, but obviously that time he didn't wish happy birthday as well. For me, Toure's class. He speaks highly of City now anyway. You see that he loves the club legend. Played for Barcelona, had a good career, but City was the best club he was at. But God, remember that goal against Rhythm as well? What a goal that was! Yeah, it's Yaya Toure, isn't it? What a player, Jesus! A prime him he's one of the best midfielders in the Premier League ever, in my opinion. Incredible. Next midfielder, one I mentioned there, David Silva. Again, for me, he is the best Manchester City player ever. I mean, what a servant. El Maggio, David Silva, you don't really need to say much about him in his Man City career. I mean, he's a well-liked guy off the pitch as well. He gets respect off opponents. He's like, even my friends say to me, God, he's a player. He just controls the game at his own pace. His passing's amazing. Picks up passes for fun. What a player. And he's been a massive part of our success. Since our success started, obviously, the takeover and that, Elmer Brack taking us over, Silva's been the biggest part of that for me. I mean, he's been there from the start. He's been a massive part of us winning trophies, titles, plays the game at his own pace, an amazing passer, just an amazing all-round midfielder. Good for Spain as well. Again, one of the best midfielders in the rest Premier League, and what a servant he was for us. Tripped in with the odd goal. I mean, that goal he got against Blackpool in 2010, where he just curled it in. What a fucking goal. Incredible there. Yeah, so it's your Toure and David Silva so far. For me, the two best City players ever. Onto that other midfielder, Kevin De Bruyne. Again, it's a no-brainer. What a player. Oh my God. Not saying this to be biased, but for me, he's the best midfielder in the world right now. And if you say anyone else, you're deluded. Simple as that. You think another midfielder's better than De Bruyne in the world at the moment? It is at the best. No one's better than De Bruyne. One of the best players in the world as well, not just midfielders right now. But he can just play the game at his own pace. I mean, what a player! He's got everything. He's been at us since 2015 now. He's had a few injuries, which has been a shame, but you can't pass KDB, can you? What a player. Best passer of the ball I've seen at this club. People say he's probably the best passer ever in the Premier League, better than Beckham. I can't argue with that. He just pick balls off for fun, can he? It's ridiculous watching at times. It's just the joy to watch, isn't it? When he's at it, I mean, fucking hell. What a player. What a player. And that game against Arsenal this season was a perfect example of that. He absolutely tore Arsenal to pieces on his own that day. My mate, who was an Arsenal fan, who was singing his praises. I mean, yeah, he's probably the best midfielder in the world right now. He is anywhere. He makes his team, and I hope he stays at Man City for years to come. And I hope he's a captain as well when Silva steps down. But yeah, it's got to be De Bruyne in this team. If you leave him out, it's mad. I hope he stays at Man City for years and keeps doing bits for us. What a player. Wow. Right, on to the three-man attack. For the right wing, I've gone for Shaun Wright-Phillips. Funny one, this. Yeah, again, I could have gone with put Sterling there. I put Sterling on the left, actually. Yeah, I put Wright-Phillips on the right. To leave out Leroy Sané, he's using the bass. Sammy Nasri played on the wing, didn't he? But yeah, I've gone for Shaun Wright-Phillips. Obviously, left us in 2005 to go to Chelsea, who were champions at the time. But in that time, he played for us from I think 2001 to 2005. What a player! I mean, this is when we weren't so good then, but he was one of our standout players every week. Took players on for fun, scored screamers. Incredible player for us. Came back to us in 2008, I think. Spent 3 years at Chelsea, done a good job present. But I'm on about that 2001 to 2005. He was class. Got in the England squad playing for us, and he's just, yeah, he was a good player. He was dead little, but he took players on, scored goals. And he makes a team for me because at that time he was our best player. Says it all when Chelsea bought him for big money back then as well. I think 30 million back then, which was a lot of money. So yeah, gone for Shaun Wright-Phillips on the right. On the left, gone for Raheem Sterling. I put Wright-Phillips on the right because that was his position. Obviously Sterling can play on the left, so yeah, Raheem Sterling on the left. Bought him from Liverpool in 2015 for big money, which a lot of people at the time were saying was a controversial move because they didn't see it happening. I couldn't as well. Obviously, he still speaks highly of Liverpool now. But yeah, we bought him for big money at the time. I think it was 50 million, 40 million, 40 something million, yeah, which was a lot of money. But Liverpool wanted to sell him. He wanted to come to City, and the deal got done. Well, he started off his City career a bit slow under Pellegrini, the 15-16 season. 16-17 he got a bit better when Guardiola came in, but it's the 17-18 season, and from now he's really picked up. He's a world-class player now. I know he's been a bit slow at the end of this season, but he's got better and better. And I put that down to Pep Guardiola. He's just flourished under Pep, hasn't he? Pep's made him a world-class player. Scored goals, 20 goals last season. I think he's got nearly 20 this season. Might have got 20 17-18 season, but yeah, Sterling's been class for us. Helped us win trophies. Again, I hope he stays at City for a long time because he's a quality player and it's been better for England as well. So yeah, it's Raheem Sterling on the left. Been fantastic for us. Onto the striker, no brainer. This one, we've had good strikers, but this lone striker, it's not even close. It's obviously the one and only Kun Sergio Aguero, the king himself. Obviously, when you think of Aguero, you think of that moment against QPR, Aguero, or should I say Balotelli, Aguero. But yeah, Sergio Aguero, what a player. He's just broke records for fun. He's done it year after year. For me, I'm not saying this to be biased again, but he's the best striker the Premier League's. The best striker to ever grace Premier League. Best striker we've ever seen in the Premier League. The records say, look at his goals ratio, goals to games ratio. It's incredible. He's broke records for fun. He's Man City's all-time top scorer now. I mean, what a player. What a player. I mean, he just does it season after season, doesn't he? And he does it on the big stage against the big clubs. He's done it against Liverpool last season, scored that amazing goal, which helped us to go on to win the league. Obviously, I mentioned the QPR moment. Scored a hat-trick against Bayern Munich in the Champions League 2014. I mean, the man's incredible. He's just so inconsistent, isn't he? I mean, he's got pace. He's got everything. Everything you want in a good striker, a world-class striker. Pace, goals, flair. Even good with his head. I mean, what a player. Don't really need to say much about this man again. Again, he's one of Man City's best ever players. What a servant he's been for us. Obviously, he scored on his debut against Swansea in 2011, that thunderbolt. He's just kicked on from there. And now, he's the all-time top scorer of this club. I mean, I've left some good strikers out as well, like Dzeko, Tevez, Sean Gorter, even the Beast Negredo, but yeah, Negredo, sorry, yeah, but it's got to be Aguero, hasn't it? And that's my all-time Man City 11. I don't think you can argue with that. It's a good team, isn't it? It's amazing how many good players we've had over the years. A lot. Managers, I've gone for Pep Guardiola. Again, I could have gone for Bobby Mank or this charming man Pellegrini. Were both great managers for us, but it's got to be Guardiola, hasn't it? I mean, he's won the league with us back to back, won trophy after trophy. Got this us playing this amazing football every week. It's breathtaking joy to watch football. It's Pep Guardiola without a doubt, and I hope, fingers crossed, he's our manager next season, years to come. I don't want him to go. I hope he stays. Right, I've done a subs bench as well. I'll just quickly run you through that. Sub keeper Joe Hart, who was said about before, great keeper for us. Right back Kyle Walker, he was a second sub on this bench, been a great player for us since he signed from Tottenham. Other sub, third sub, Fernandinho, what a player he's been for us. Very unlucky to miss out on this team. Just an all-round beast, isn't he? Dominates the midfield, very solid. Makes a bench. Fourth sub, Samir Nasri. I thought he was a good player for us in his time. Kind of dazzled out towards the end. He was getting daft low moves. He was a good player for us, like that 11-12 season, his first season. He was one of our standout players. I thought he was a good player for us, Nasri. But his career's faded now. But I liked him for us. I like watching him. Fifth sub, Leroy Sané, who was very unlucky to miss out on my team. Again, I hope Sané stays with us. I don't want him to go. He's been quality. I know he's had injuries this season, but when he's played, he's such a good winner, isn't he? He's a world-class winner. He's fast, got amazing free kicks, amazing shots. Very unlucky to miss out on the team, but he makes that bench. Love Leroy Sané. Sixth sub and a striker. Another player unlucky to miss out on his team. I've gone for Edin Dzeko. Quality player for us, so consistent. Amazing finisher. He's playing well at Roma now. He's always been a good striker, scores goals, very reliable, solid. Not really quick, but he scores goals and had amazing strength. So yeah, Dzeko makes my bench. Lucky to miss on the team. My final substitute, our seventh one, to make up this all-time Man City 11 team subs, I've gone for Carlos Tevez. Joined us from the shit side of Manchester. Obviously went on to bigger and better things. Obviously, there was that controversy in the 11-12 season where he got subbed off and spat his dummy out. Played golf for months, came back and helped us win the league, funnily enough. But I liked Tevez Ruzzi, he was such a good player. I mean, when he wasn't spitting his dummy out and he was just playing, he was class, and you can see why we signed him. An amazing striker, scored some great goals, and yeah, he's my final sub. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've enjoyed making it. Something I wanted to do. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, that's my all-time Man City 11 subs and manager. Enjoyed doing that. Take care, guys. See you later.